Listen, I'm going to turn it over to Marco, but I did want to say a couple things. First, again, for those who I haven't met, and I apologize as I'm kind of hitting the 6-week mark here, I'm Paul. I'm the new GM here. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here. It is such an amazing property. We were just all kidding aside, although I wasn't kidding about Emily's stories. There's such an incredible sense of teamwork here, such a sense of fellowship, and I'm just thrilled to be part of it. So I look forward to getting to know everyone really a lot better in the coming weeks. It has been such a warm welcome, and I'm just so grateful, so I appreciate it. Events like today are the favorite part of my job, the opportunity to say thank you, which we can't do enough, but to recognize great people doing great things is really, really incredible. And so when you think about the landscape of the world we're in right now and how short-term it is and how tough the business world is, when you've got folks like people in this room coming in every day and giving 110%, it really does make a difference. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Please know my mantra is simple. The easiest way to elevate yourself is to elevate the people around you. Another way of saying that is I'm at your service. So anytime I can help anyone do anything, please ask. It'd be my distinct pleasure to do so. So with that, turn it over to Marco. Thank you, everyone.
What Paul didn't realize was we have a live feed going on to the entire hotel or the corporation. So hello to all Hyatt and in Hyatt world from Paul. So good afternoon. Wow, this is a huge group. Just goes without saying what a great job everybody in the hotel is doing. To have so many people nominated from so many different areas is just very, very impressive. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to give your managers an opportunity to step up here and share with us what a great job everyone's doing. And we will have this taped, so we will be able, Heather will be able to get that out and share with you if you want to share with your families or any other friends or relatives and brag about yourselves. You can do that through video. So why don't we go ahead and get started? I know we've got a big lunch going on, so we're going to start with Baldo. Come on up, Baldo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, today I'd like to recognize one special server from our team, Lino Mendiola. He's been with the company for about 36 years. This guy, Lino, please come this way. What I can say about Lino is, like, I worked with him for couple years already, and it's a pleasure to work with him. This guy is always here doing his job, taking care of his business, and most importantly, taking care of the guests. It is a pleasure to have him here, and is a great asset to the team and for the hotel as well. Neil, congratulations, man. Another member of our beverage team that also has been here for quite some time, Cheryl Anthony, please come to the podium. What can I say about Cheryl that you guys don't know? Cheryl's been here for quite some time as well. Cheryl has created a great relationship with a lot of our longtime guests that come year after year. One of the things that I enjoy seeing from Cheryl is, like, every time we have a reception event for these large groups, such as Bull Shooters or RSM, excuse me, and all of these groups that are repeated, Cheryl always has this, like, VIP line, waiting for her. I could have 10 bartenders, but like 10 guys will want to be waiting for Cheryl. They don't care how long it takes. Cheryl makes it a point to make him have a good time, make him feel welcome, and it's like family. They know her by name, and it's just like a pleasure to have in our team. Cheryl, congratulations. Thank you for being a great asset to the team. So,
I just want to point out that for all of you that are receiving awards today, keep in mind that you are eligible now for the Colleague of the Year award, which we'll announce towards the end of the year, and with that comes a great prize. You get 2 round-trip tickets anywhere in the United States. You get to stay at a Hyatt of your choice. Carlos, Hyatt of your choice. Yep, Lombard's available that week. You also get an extra week's paid vacation and $500 spending money, as well as a $350 food and beverage credit in that hotel. I'm available to go with anyone that wins, and we can make sure that happens if you invite me. So, all right, well, let's, without further ado, how about Valita? Valita, our transportation winter, Spencer Hunley. Come on up, Spencer.
Good afternoon, everyone. Spencer, he's worked with us 22 years. And what can I say about Spencer? I think so, whatever I say, that's enough. The customers say a lot about him. If I come out of my office and the customer is asking for them, where is Spencer? Either he is off. If I go check for my comments for the Hyatt set, his name is there. I just want to mention for the one customer, they said, they're watching him outside, he doing the 3 jobs at the same time, like helping the customer, guest to the guest to the guest, and the plus correcting the traffic. He's wonderful. He's always there whenever we need him. And thank you, Spencer, everything you do for the Hyatt and Transportation Department. Thank you again.
There's been a ping pong throwdown.
It's a challenge. Thank you. I'll see you there. Let's do it.
All right. The challenge has been thrown down. Great. Can I ask Emily to hobble on up to the front? She's doing great. Look at this recovery of a knee surgery. She's like that female skier. What's it, Lindsey Vonn coming up here?
Oh my God, it's so exciting to be here. Can I have my entire team up here? Chase, well, I'm gonna talk about it. Yay. All right, past few months we have been through some changes in finance department, and these 4 ladies, Yolanda, Tracy, Julia, who couldn't be with us today, and Jessica, have been amazing with their dedication, attitude, and willingness to help in all areas. They are the root of finance department, and their diverse knowledge of purchasing and finance made us very lucky. We had gone through 2 months and without any issues. As things got tougher, they were willing to help, learn, and contribute to not just what they do day to day, but supported the entire hotel. I cannot thank them enough. As we move forward to new challenges and changes, I have no doubt that they will continue to be strong and show their dedication to what they do. Joe, our new controller, will be very lucky to have all of you. Thank you so much.
Let me just point out, as soon as Robbie left, things got better. Don't tell me I said that. Edit that out of the tape. Oh, you're fine, right there. Thank you, ladies.
Well done. Way to go. They come in at once, front. Okay, Ashley Marsh, you have some presentations to make here. You want them all up at once? Yeah. All right, let's have our winners, Amanda from the front office, Moy from PBX, And Terry from the Bell Stand, come on up.
Congratulations, guys. Okay, so I'll start with Amanda. Amanda's been with us for just under a year now. She's recently assumed her role as the front office trainer. She recently trained Alexa as well as Alicia. So you'll see them up at the front desk. She did a great job with them, so we're excited to see how she'll do with our other two new hires that she just started with yesterday. So one of the reasons we chose Amanda for the position of front office trainer, not just due to her technical ability, but just how she displays so much care towards our guests. One of her core strengths is her ability to listen and display empathy. By the time Amanda's done with a guest, she knows not only why they're here, where they're going. She can give you their maiden name, social security number, just about everything. And that shows in her guest comments, whether she's working in the Regency Club or at the front desk. Guests just love her. She's always smiling, happy to learn, and thank you for everything you do, Amanda. Okay, so now on to Moy. So I'd like to start by saying I am not much of a morning person, but when I come in at 6 a.m. dragging my feet, like eyes barely open, and I hear Moy's goofy laugh, and she's good morning, sweetie, all wide awake, happy to be there. I mean, she makes me realize maybe mornings aren't so bad. Moy's not only fun to work with, but she's also so reliable. She assumes position as a real leader in PBX. She actually taught me how to install phones as well as many of the hosts. There have been times where we need to cover a call off, so I go to call her at home, and she's like, oh, I already know, I got it covered. Marge is coming in here, I'm coming in early, you don't need to worry about it. So when Moy's there, I'm not even needed. So thank you for everything that you do, Moy. If any of you are missing her, just hit the assistance button at the parking gate a bunch of times and say hello.
If there's an employee, I won't even let them.
All right, Moy's not going to let anyone out, so.
Thank you.
Thank you, Moy. Okay, so now on to Terry. I'm sure you all have seen Terry. He is the man who is always smiling. I swear I have never seen him in a bad mood. If I could use one word to describe Terry, I would say humility. He is always willing to help in any way possible. He greets all of our guests, all of our colleagues with a smile. He treats everyone with just the utmost respect, utmost kindness. There's just such a kindness to Terry. He's such a joy to be around. He's also such a team player. With Emirates Airlines, with their check-ins, they each receive a bottle of water with that. And there are times that I go out there to go, give them their keys, their per diems, and they also, I'm expecting to go ask a host to get their bottles of water for them, and I see they already have them, and Terry's just at the bell stand smiling, already taken care of. Like, just things that we don't even have to ask him to do. He's just always, you're a great joy to work with, Terry. Yes. You're welcome.
Come on, girls. I guess we gotta go to them. Story of my life. Great, congratulations. Great job.
So I think most of you all are aware through one of our Touchpoint teams, we created Crunchies, the gym, and along with that, we've had classes every week in yoga. If you ever want to join us on Thursdays, on Wednesdays, there's a boot camp class, and you can ask anybody that's in decent shape that's been taking that class how difficult it is. But Moy is a rock star in that class, from what I understand, and she calls down to the office asking when the next one is. So I think she actually is now going on her own time over to boot camp. So look out. If you push that button too many times, she's going to come kick your you-know-what. So, all right, can we ask Molly to come up from housekeeping, please?
Excuse me. We did things a little differently, so it's not the same every time. Our winners were chosen in a new way, but don't worry, this part still rhymes. This is the best of the best, and they have a good reason to gloat. These individuals were peer selected and winners of a vote. With Chronos, VIPs, Retrain, and punch lists, there's not much time to spare, but we are only so successful because of how much you care. We are honored to celebrate you all and let our appreciations show, but I'll try to make this quick because we have some rapidos. We had a team vote for our All Stars this quarter. It was not my idea. It was thought up by the team. And after the vote, we took the top 5, and they're represented here today. I will start with Raina Jacobo, if you want to come up. Raina always shows her coworkers and managers with the utmost respect. She doesn't take anything too personally. She takes some really hard work and makes it fun. I was thinking just this morning I had to present what we've been doing as a team for engagement and to promote fun. And the first person I thought of was Raina. She participates every single day in our pre-shift. She dances, she laughs, she makes it fun to be in housekeeping. And no matter what she's given, no project, VIPs, anything, she will walk the entire hotel twice if she has to, just to make our department look good and successful. So thank you for all your hard work, and congratulations on this award. I'm proud of you. Our next honoree is Roberto Cuevas Sr. I say senior because most recently we hired Roberto Cuevas Jr. Roberto's wife also works here, so I'm hoping he has some more family members that we can hire because they're amazing. But Roberto, talk about respect. Probably one of his biggest qualities. On paper, Roberto's a houseman, but in reality, he does everything. We recently had some associates move on, transition out, so Technically, Roberto's number 11 on the list, and 11 out of 11. So his seniority doesn't always give him the best shifts or the best hours, but where he shines is his ability to be great in every department. Sometimes he's our linen runner. He comes in at 5 a.m. Sometimes he's our houseman. Sometimes he's the chute sorter. Sometimes he's the groundskeeper. Sometimes he's just the guy. But no matter where you put him, he makes that area better. And just when we were collecting feedback, just a story, when speaking to the PM housekeepers on who they think they deserve to be an all-star, they only mentioned Roberto. They said he is one of the only persons or house persons who shows he truly cares for his housekeepers, and he offers his help even on the busiest days. One of them even mentioned one day while working a mid-shift, she had him as her houseman, and he came around multiple times to make sure she had everything she needed and even helped her strip a few rooms. It's just little things like that that you have earned everybody's love. Thank you for being your best and having your whole family work here. Congratulations. Our next honoree is Kim Harris. Kim's biggest strength is her integrity. During her 30-plus years with Hyatt, her commitment to creating a great guest experience by consistently providing a clean and inviting space, and her true passion to serve has led to many team successes. Most recently, when Kim was asked to become the department trainer, she immediately accepted with pride and has worked selflessly to improve the quality of work of those she trains. She displays genuine care for her peers and stays committed to Hyatt's purpose. During the training program, Kim is responsible for assisting with deep cleaning and the section, and even giving cleaning tips and advice. Kim has not only been there during the training period to assist, but will return after the training to check on her peers and make sure they are maintaining what they've learned without being asked. Kim has even provided additional supplies to help others do their job on her own time and sometimes with her own money. Beyond being a trainer, Kim has become a go-to for VIP preparations and important projects due to her consistent performance and willingness to help the department. One of my favorite stories, it happened recently. I'm just going to read it because I'm a little nervous. Kim recently helped a guest who she noticed almost tripping down the stairs from the 260 tower. While assisting him, he mentioned his boot sole was ruined. She quickly offered assistance and was able to get his boot fixed. She took the initiative to call engineering, bring the right supplies, and fixed his boot, and he was able to attend his meeting within the next 20 minutes. So it was very impressive that she took the initiative to do that, and I appreciate you representing our team so well. Congratulations. Our next one is Maria Nunez. Maria Nunez, she's been here for almost 20 years. How long? 16 years. While she has a section that she maintains very well, it's the things that she does that almost outside her section. Again, we call on help from our housekeepers for helping with VIPs, doing projects and things like that. In the last 6 months, we've had projects from the punch list that we've tasked to our team. Maria said, give it to me. She took the list, which was hundreds of rooms, went and scrubbed walls, baseboards, behind toilets, under the beds, windows, balconies, everything, coming down with hands almost bleeding. And she's still smiling. We've had several retirements in the last few months also. And Maria came in on her day off to not only bring food that she prepared at home, but to help serve, clean up, and celebrate with her peers. She's just highly regarded by everybody in the department. She shows a lot of respect. She's a team player, and I'm just so happy to have her on my team. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, I know I'm very long-winded, I'd like to invite Nilsa up. Oh, you can stand right here.
Okay.
Nilsa has worked for Hyatt for 39 years, and even after nearly 4 decades, she is one of the most committed, hardworking persons I have ever met within Hyatt. She has truly made Hyatt her home and treats the department like we're her family. This past year, we have all been challenged by Archer to create, implement, and carry out initiatives to improve our hotel's productivity. Housekeeping was tasked with altering the schedule model in order to achieve our goals. And not easy, but Nilsa has made the absolute most of a taxing process and has been a key player in all of our success. Nilsa is so highly regarded amongst her peers and so connected to her role and comes to work every day with the purpose of making the department better. She worries about the team when she is not here and constantly goes above and beyond to make the department feel celebrated and engaged. Every holiday, she is the first to decorate the housekeeping office and yard and thoroughly enjoys taking time to brighten up the workspace and encourage fun in the department. Nilsa's to-do list is longer than most because it is filled with many things not part of her job description. She plays a crucial hand in operating the day-to-day, taking on the schedule, making role with pride, and has successfully planned and executed many great retirement parties throughout the years. Her engagement and commitment to Hyatt and her peers is unmatched, and we're so proud to have her on our team. Thank you. We're done. We're gonna do the sideways shuffle.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
This way?
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice. Good job. So Kim earns a permanent place on my All-Star team from during negotiations last time when she chased that local 1 organizer on foot down Bryn Mawr. If you guys remember that Hortensia lady that was coming around, yeah, she won't be back, I don't think. Kim scared her. All the way down the street. Kim comes in all sweating. I got her, Marco. All right. Well, this person that I'm going to call up to make an introduction actually just hit 40 years with Hyatt this weekend. Congratulations, Tony Fiore, on your 40th year anniversary. But let's have Tommy, the man, come on up. Tommy, congratulations, our engineering all-star rep.
I had a long time to think about this, so, but you know, I met Tommy Squilaccioti through when I first worked here. I was an engineering trainee, and I spent a lot of time with a gentleman called Ralph Squilaccioti, and he was the electrical engineer on staff. And I spent a lot of time with him because I liked the guy, and he was knowledgeable, and we had a great time. He taught me a lot. He was kind of my mentor. So just before I left here, I remember asking Ralph, I go, Ralph, you got anybody else in your family? You're such a great guy. And he goes, yeah, I got a nephew. He needs a job. I go, good. Bring him in here. And so he brings him in here. But Tommy was a young guy. Like, look at him. He's worked here 33 years, but when I met him, I think he was like 18 years old. 17. So 17 years old, you know, and did we call you a gremlin?
Yes.
We called him a gremlin. So in engineering, we had when you first started in engineering, you cleaned the grounds, but now, you know, now Todd has that duty. but I had that duty at first. And so we called the guys that cleaned the grounds and painted like the back hallways and things like that, gremlins. So Tommy was a gremlin. But now he's an engineer. So no more gremlin. But let me tell you something about Tommy. You know, he wears a lot of hats. And a lot of hats means he's a hot sauce engineer. He's a PM engineer. He could open up any safe. If you guys have a safe that you can't open, Tommy could open a safe. We got you, yeah. If you got a TV problems, and at one time we had a lot of TV problems here. What was that great system that we got?
Not allowed to say.
It was a bad system, but what was it called, Todd? Room links. Oh man, I tell you, we're gonna hang the guy someday to tell us. So room links was terrible, but Tommy figured out a way to make room link works in the room, and we had a very hard time, but it worked. And then we got Sonify, but during all that, there was a lot of pain and suffering, but Tommy, with his enthusiasm, his good charm, his mentoring of other engineers to show them how to fix things, it was wonderful. We got through it. So I can only say that he's been a great employee. I mean, wonderful person to work with. He's happy all the time. Aren't you happy? No.
Let me tell you.
And there's another thing about Tommy that I love the most. I'm going to pass this around.
Oh, no. Everybody get what it is.
Tommy is a die-hard Cubs fan.
Oh, God. Help me, Paul. Help me.
Hey, you're an old guy, man.
I'm 50. Just turned 50.
I did too.
Oh, God. He's going to sing. Huh? Yeah, I know. Please help me out.
I'm glad we get this on video.
Oh, I can't wait to show Ellison.
Are we ready? Yes. Baseball season underway. Well, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Hyatt All Star team. What do you say? The Cubs are going to win today.
Come on,
Ready?
Kelly.
Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. What do you say? Tommy, we love you.
Thank you.
No, I'm not going to sing. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could just say one quick thing. First of all, Tony, great job. Now, I keep the LC to the highest standard, and especially when it comes to recognizing employees. And for something like that, for one of the LC members not to participate in that song, just because they like the Cardinals, Kelly, I didn't see Todd, I only saw you. I think is outrageous. And there will be a note to file. Please.
Well, I'm sure Virgil's sitting there saying, please don't call on me. I can't top Tony. But Virgil, you're up. Representing sales, who I believe nominated Maggie Figueroa from Reservations. Mindy, if you want to come up too.
Hello. Hello. No, you can. Well, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to introduce you, and then you can sit down.
Okay. The shit ends at 3, just so you know.
The almighty HRO sales team always likes to stand up and always likes to stand out, especially when we are honoring one of our fellow HRO team members. And that's why they hired me to entertain and to shut this down. But most importantly, to introduce an all-star among all stars. Reservation links, handled. Rooming lists, handled. Confirmation numbers, handled. From the bad ladies of reservations department, a department that takes care of guests before they arrive to our hotel. Putting in 10 years of work for the Hyatt in June. From Puerto Rico, Boricua, Maggie Figueroa. All right. I am here also, I'm here to entertain, but I am not here to give any lap dances. So it's not that kind of show. We'll keep it PG, okay? All right, but I need some crowd participation. We're going to do this for Maggie, okay? Bear with me. All right. Keep going. There you go. M-A-G-G-I-E I-E M-A-G-G-E-I-E I-E. All right, stop. M-A-G-G-I to the E. Where would we be if we didn't have Maggie? We'd probably be so very unhappy. If you ask me, I'll probably cry, be so sappy. But it's all good, because Maggie is with us. Sales agree, yes, and Maggie that we trust. Her reservation skills for real is a must. With her, we're a royal flush. Without her, we're a bust. So thank you for everything you do. These women getting jealous because I'm rapping just for you. All jokes aside, on a serious note, we have a very large ship. You're one of the reasons it floats.
Holy smokes, that was good. Whew. All right, Sherry and Sarah, I hope you brought your A game. They'd like to recognize Taylor Pace.
Virgil, we need you back up here.
I just want to say thank you to Taylor. She is amazing. I've been out of the office here and there, and she really has stepped up to do such a wonderful job that the clients wouldn't even know that, we're not responding and she's responding on our behalf. She truly takes on any task that she does with care, respect for clients, and she is such a quick learner. We really are so lucky to have her on our team, and so we just want to thank Taylor so much from the bottom of our hearts. Congratulations.
So after all of those very invigorating and creative ways to nominate or to recognize their all-stars, one thing I thought of is, who's the most famous Taylor out there? Swift, right? She's the top of her department. So, Taylor is our Taylor Swift of the events department. Yes. That's what I'm going to say.
And Taylor, you're the Taylor of HR. You're welcome. Can I have Monique come up to recognize Selena Gaston? Selena, come on up.
So I just have a short, simple speech. Selena has been with Hyatt for 18 and a half years. She and I have worked together for the past 5 years. And in that time, she has grown a great deal, most recently taking over our opening shift, which is responsible for making sure Perks, O, and Rent Bar receive all of their pastries. Waking up at 2 a.m. for work isn't easy, but Selena does it every day with a smile on her face. Selena is reliable, helpful, and kind, and adds a lot of joy to the bake shop. We appreciate all she does for our team. Chef coming? Chef want to be in the picture? No? We move over? Oh, yeah, come on.
Congratulations. All right, can I ask Michelle to come up?
Okay, thank God I didn't have to go right after Virgil. Wow. So if I could have Jose Bernal come up and Alela Khan come up. So I'm sure many of you recognize these gentlemen. These are the buffet attendants from All American Grill. As somebody who works the 5:30 a.m. shift, I will tell you there is nothing more terrifying than walking in at 5:30 and the buffet attendant has called off. You walk in and there is not a drop of food anywhere, and it takes about an hour and a half to set up the buffet every day. So when you walk in, you almost want to walk back out. I haven't, but I've thought about it. So when these guys are scheduled, that does not happen. They are some of the most reliable and consistent members of this team. I walk in every morning. That buffet is ready to go at 6 a.m. They do the same job essentially every day, but every day they do it well. We have had a lot of changes over the past year in the O Buffet. We now run it every day, which is different. We've changed up our items. We brought some new things in. And they've always taken the challenge of learning their jobs in a slightly different way, a little bit more every day, which is not easy. They're always here, and they're always very present for the guests. They've been here sometimes by themselves when we've done some record-breaking sales. So recently, experienced its highest ever breakfast count, which these guys did seamlessly. And it was done so well that when we ran the covers, we didn't even expect to be as high as we were. So they do it all. They take care of the guests as well as get all the product, help the bussers, and they are incredibly flexible. They're always available for whatever we need. Alelican has the greatest all-time laugh you've ever heard in your entire life. He's adorable. Look at him, there he goes. And Jose, like I said, they're so flexible, both of them. They've taken on everything we've asked them to do, and I couldn't be any more thankful to have them as part of my team. So thank you, guys. Okay, if I could have Carlos up here. He doesn't want me to do this with him anymore because I don't rap or rhyme. I'm just...
I know what department I want to go to. No,
yes. So as you guys know, this is Carlos from Perks. Carlos has been with us for about 1.5 years now, and this is his second time being nominated for All Star, which is amazing. He is somebody who embraces empathy. So Jesse, one of our other managers, wrote about him that Carlos has the ability to multitask and truly listen to guests. He is understanding and likes to act efficiently and effectively at all times. He ensures that guests have minimum wait times in line and is still able to put the best coffee in the city. Now, I don't know if his lattes are better.
I pour from here. I pour from here.
His lattes are almost as good as mine. And okay. So yes, just by a little bit though. So with dealing with all kinds of dance groups, Carlos has been able to, especially with the younger guests, been able to really embrace all the secret drinks and all the different ideas they come up with. And he knows the Starbucks standard really well, and he's been able to bring a sense of coffee pride to the store. So we've been really lucky to have him. I'm glad I stole him from the competition. And I think it's worked out well for all of us. And so, and also he's a new dad. I don't know if you guys know that. He just had a, yes.
I have pictures.
He has pictures. He will show every single one of you, and he won't let you leave until you look at his daughter. And she's beautiful. So even though he's got a new baby at home, he's still focused when he's here. So thank you, Carlos. Great job. Okay, the next associate I'd like to call up is Jose from In-Room Dining. So I'd like to introduce you guys all to Jose. He works in In-Room Dining. He's one of our PM servers. Many of you may not have seen him frequently because this is a largely AM crowd here. Jose is a leader in IRD. So although he is not top seniority, many of the people who work in his department have been here 1,000 years. But every time that he is here, he takes control of the situation with the most appropriate amount of focus on the guest, efficiency. He is able to do his job and do it well. He is always here. He is consistent. He is thorough. He has helped out, cashiering. He has helped out serving. He sets up trays. He will go downstairs to stewarding and find the equipment that he needs if it's not readily available to him. And he always has a good attitude about it. He's extremely hardworking. Whenever he's here, he's present. He's 100% here. IRD is one of those difficult departments at night sometimes where when the distress hits, there's often not enough time to react appropriately and bring someone else on. So often IRD will run a business that is not staffed for. So just recently, actually, we hit an all-time high in IRD covers, which is almost 200 for the evening. Our previous high had been 109. So we were not anticipating it. We only had one manager on. So the IRD team virtually ran the evening by themselves, not a single guest issue, and running almost double of their normal covers. Jose was on, and he was leading the whole thing. So when he's here, you can obviously see that you can really trust that he is going to execute things exactly the way that you would. So they're always available to do things a little bit differently in IRD. They've been challenged a lot. Their department has changed a lot in the past few years, but he has always been on board for those changes, and he is always ready to do whatever is necessary for the guest. And thank you so much, Jose, for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. So Michelle is sick, so I'm going to talk like this. I want to make sure we didn't miss anyone that's in the room. I think we have everybody. I do want to recognize those that are not in the room real quick. So if you see these folks working, as Michelle alluded to, a lot of them are PM folks. But Donna DeSalvo, she works in the Red Bar. She was nominated. Anthony Chiarutini from engineering. Amir Velik, event floor. Julia, of course, was mentioned in finance. The entire culinary team in Red Bar was nominated. They've been doing a bang-up job. So Nick, Sal, Rick, and Ryan in Red Bar, as well as Kamka and stewarding. We're all nominees. So as you can see, we have a lot of people nominated, a lot of great colleagues here. And I was just going to ask, as we start to ramp up into busier seasons, I was taking a look at the openings list, and we're going to be bringing on some new faces onto the team. And we've got a lot of seniority in this room. And I would challenge you all to teach the new folks to be as great as you are and take them under your wing. And as if we begin to hire people, try to build that Hyatt culture that you've established and lead by example, which you're already doing. So I congratulate all of you guys. You've done an unbelievable job for this hotel, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, and again, for me, what a first All-Star lunch. I must say, it's just how they typically go. Is it? Yeah, I mean, talk about setting the bar high. Again, echo my opening comments. Really, really appreciate everyone's efforts. Know that moving forward, anytime I'm at a meeting and I'm going to be introduced, Virgil will be doing my introduction. We can work on the language together. We'll leave the lap dances out of it next time, if you don't mind. But yeah, listen, really, really, again, thankful for all of you, all of your efforts. Appreciate what you do every day. As I said, it really does make a difference. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you.